Right. After much thinking and much deliberation, decided that after all of the Valorant games I've watched as a teacher, I'm gonna try and get gold in Valorant in 1 month from having played the game probably for less than 5 hours. Wow, that's probably a lie. It's probably about 10 hours over. Last time I played was episode 3, act 3, and I got bronze 2 in placements, and then never played again. I have no history with tactical shooters whatsoever. I am Halo through and through. I've played quite a lot of Destiny. I'm spoiled with aim assist. I use a controller. I don't on Destiny, but I do on Halo. My keyboard and mouse is nothing to be proud of, and I am very aware of that. And so, what we're going to be trying to do over the next month or so, I want to try and push up to the median rank in this game, which I think is around Platinum 1, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm not necessarily going to say one-tricking, but I'm going to be playing a lot of, I believe what people like to say is a Daddy Brim. We will see how that goes. A lot of people have said not to play just one character, but I think I'm going to get a better grasp of the strategy that way. So we're going to be playing one character. We're going to try and do it over a month. And this is day 1 of that month. Right then, so we're going to start off with some aim training to help get that aim up. I'm going to be doing about half an hour every day for a month, and we'll see what difference that makes to the rank. Not really at home on keyboard and mouse, I am going to say that. So obviously this is me coming back after the fact, and day 1 was rough. Finding out sensitivity, just having this complete lack of sort of home, and I mean I'm fast forwarding all the aim lab stuff here because it's not really anything you want to watch, but it was just this sense of there's just no muscle memory at all. So you'll see over the course of the week how this improves, because it really surprised me. And let's see how good we are. How bad we are, for that matter. Very bad by the looks of it. And I suppose the one thing that kind of works out with this is that I genuinely find grid shot quite fun. I don't know if that's me being sad, or I don't know. I really enjoy grid shot. So seeing the score go over the week, it made a big difference to morale as well, considering how stomped I was getting in some of the games. 50% of targets. Less than 350. Great. That makes me feel very slow. Right, well, that's aim labs for today. So I think it might be time to get into the range, and then we'll play some games. Yeah, so the day 1 games were a bit hit and miss, and this clip was pretty funny. This was pretty much as close as you can get to a defuse with actually defusing, so I enjoyed that quite a lot as a laugh in the audio. And then that game ended up in a win, and I just got to finish it off with a little classic sort of messy headshot on Viper, but that was pretty much all that happened in the first day. So let's move on to the second day. See if we can beat yesterday. So by this point, I was starting to feel like something was off, and on this second day, I have no idea why, but I was exhausted. And so the aim training, I mean, it helped still, but it was a slog. All right, it was a slog. Worse than yesterday. Nice. Okay, I'm a little tired today. Next. So that was a lot better than last time. That was a lot better than last time. Nice one. One of the things I really started to notice on this second day was that, I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but I use a SteelSeries headset with the Sonar audio program, and for some reason the spatial audio was set up so that when things were behind me, it sounded like they were above me, and it was so annoying. And this was like the second day in a row I'd felt like this. At the end of this day, I actually figured out how to change this, but I was having so much problems with the audio location when things were behind me, and it just felt Aimlabs was like spamming the target behind me, and I was getting so frustrated, even though it doesn't look like it. But we managed to sort it in time for the third day. %5 better, did that's edging on significant difference. We're reacting a little bit slower, but the accuracy is going up. So I think that's good. That's a good little aim session. I'm happy with that. So let's hop into some Val then.
Safety's off. Caution here.
The hunt begins.
Still got it.
Healing, blocking sight.
Enemy spotted
Target sight.
Taken down.
There.
One enemy remaining.
I'm still ironing out how I'm going to do these Aimlab sections because I don't want them to get repetitive. But essentially in this day, I decreased my sensitivity from 0.35 to 0.26. And, well, the result of the shot test at the end tells the difference that made. And I carried on and have carried on with this sensitivity all week, and it's making a huge difference. But the thing that started to hit me most on this day was the fact that I do not clear angles at all. And essentially what happened on this day was I spent like 4 games just getting completely railed. And it really made me start to think about what I was doing wrong, and it made me go back and watch some videos of myself as just how bad I was at it. And this example, unfortunately, is one of them. So a big learning day, this one. And with that said, let's go on to day 4. Aimlabs day 4. Win rate's tanking in Valorant in the minute. Kill death ratio's tanking in Valorant in a minute. Not been a good 2 days. But the aim's getting better. So let's get through this. Let's go into deathmatch, and then let's have a look at how things are changing. I think I'm peeking too much. I think I'm going into like Halo mode, and I'm forgetting that I can't just peek. We've also turned the sense down. We're now at 0.26 sense. Which is what I actually had in the last episode that I played, but for some reason I decided to turn it up when I first started playing. I'm not sure why. I lost a lot of precision in doing that. I mean, if you like in the previous days, there was a lot of times where if there's a lot of strafing going on with the ball, but this one, I found it really hard to get it. I mean, it's still hard. That's awful. So the aim training mid is making a huge difference, and if you just look at the grid shot scores at the end, and I know there's other aspects to aim training too, but just the grid shot scores itself, it's gone up by like 10k in about 3 or 4 days. That is nothing to ignore. That is significant. Like, we've increased the score by like 15% in 3 days, just changing the sense and getting to grips with it. So we're going to carry on this, and this day was a little bit different, so I'll let you have a listen after this next section. %5 better. Accuracy's down, but it's because we're going quicker. So that's just something we need to work on, really. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot better. Lowering the sensitivity has made a huge amount of difference. So let's hop into some deathmatch. So I did play some ranked games, and it was sort of win-loss, but that's not what's important about this day. This day was the first time with Valorant that I actually did not, after I played a few matches, and even before the matches, I stopped. Once I felt uncomfortable, I stopped. I didn't just play and play and play. And the main focus of today was learning to cover angles properly, and I must have spent at least an hour and a half just working up the difficulty in the practice range, just doing strafing, learning how to trace and look at angles on walls, and then I went into the maps and just started doing that. And the results haven't really come through yet, but I really feel like this is the reason why I'm getting killed by other players. It's because my crosshair placement and my knowledge of the maps and the angles people are going to come from and how they're going to swing is just not what it's just not where it needs to be right now. And obviously at bronze, you know, there's a lot of also strategy things that we need to work on too. But and in some of the games I did get forced to play KO because someone locked in Brim or Sage, because filling in for the team, and you know, KO, Sage and Brim are the three characters that I sort of feel the most comfortable on. Brim is obviously the first choice. And I'm starting to think about, you know, I'm reading guides on like things where, you know, where smokes need to go based on certain situations, and I'm looking at when I'm doing attacking and defending on a site in the practice range, and I'm practicing strafing and things, and I really think this day was the first day where I sort of thought, hang on a minute, this is the stuff I need to get better at Valorant. And I think moving forward, if I keep doing things like this, it's only going to get better. So I'll finish off with some videos in the back. I hope you enjoyed this first one. I'm definitely going to try and refine the style. This is very different to anything we've done before, but I really want to follow through with this and see what happens. And if we get gold, awesome. If we don't get gold, I want to continue with the occasional video to give it away anyway. And it's just a nice little ranked challenge. You know, it's sort of for me to eat my own words, really, do some performance analysis and that sort of thing. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it and you think the channel shouldn't do stuff like this, then leave a dislike. Let me know in the comments. We'll keep going back onto the BTEC stuff, which obviously we'll be carrying on with that next week anyway, as well as some other stuff got in the pipeline. And just let me know how you're feeling about it. So this has been Vanadam. Thanks for watching. See you later.